What's good, man? It's your boy Dean Mine, and we are 10 days away from NBA 2K26. So I'm about to go ahead and make my build early based off all the information we got. Now, if you're a real one, you know I'm a big guard fan, man. Like, I love big guards, the LeBron type build, the 6'8", 6'7", 6'9" type build. Those are my favorite builds. So for 2K26, Uncle Demi hinted that we're going to be able to make bigger guards than this year. So I'm going to be going for about 6'8". I believe 6'8s are going to be meta. At least for me, I know that to be true. But chat, really quick, man, I'm thinking about making one of these two types of builds, something similar to this. Which one of these builds is better, man? Do y'all like the LeBron build better, or do y'all like the Scottie Pippen build? Which one is better? Y'all comment that down below really quick. If you had to make one of these builds, which one would you make? All right, man, but look, we're going to get right into this builder, and yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and break this thing down for y'all. So, look, man, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. But, look, as of now, tall as we can go at 6'7". I already know what I want to do with the 6'8", but we're going to look at the 6'7s for now. And I'm going to just give y'all an example of some of the stuff that you can do. And some of the information we have already so far. So, look, this is like a template build. Okay, so what I was thinking when I made this build here, say, for instance, if you know you're going to get 5 cap breakers. If it's the same like it was in 2K25, like when you hit starter 3, you get 1 set of cap breakers. It's going to be very easy to get cap breakers if that's the case, if they doing that same type of format they did for 2K25. Now, when you first look at this build, you wouldn't notice that once you get your first set of cap breakers on this type of build, you can get legend posterizer. Because if you get 5 cap breakers, that'll boost your dunk from 88 to 93. And for the people that don't know, you get max plus 2s this year. So cap breakers, when you're making your build, make sure you factor in cap breakers if you're going to grind for cap breakers. But also make sure you factor in max plus 1s and max plus 2s. So 93 driving dunk will give you gold posterizer, and you can put max plus 2 on your posterizer to take it from gold all the way to Hall of Fame. All right, so now let's look at the shooting really quick. So for those that don't know, you can now do build specialization this year. What that allows you to do is it gives you a permanent max plus 1 and a permanent max plus 2 to a certain category that you pick as your build specialization. So if you go shooting build specialization, and it also gives you 2 cap breakers. So you see how we have 87 midi on this build. We got silver shooting badges. If we was to do the build specialization shooting, you will get 2 cap breakers to the shooting, right? So you will have an 89 mid-range, which would give you gold set shot. Then you can do another max plus 2 because you will have a permanent max plus 2. Right here, you can put that on your set shot. You can have legend set shot and you have a plus 1. So if you wanted to, you could go legend set shot with gold dead eye or gold shifty shooter, or you can go Hall of Fame dead eye, Hall of Fame set shot. You could go gold set shot, Hall of Fame shifty shooter, Hall of Fame dead eye. It's so many different things you could do this year that the build is really gonna be broken. And once you do both of these cap breakers in the dunk, you're gonna have legend posterizer and legend set shot on a 6'7" all around do it all type of build. Check, this is gonna be overpowered, man. All right, now let's look at the playmaking, man. One thing I have to have on all of my builds, I love builds that can ISO, but I love builds that have high pass. And as you can see right here, I put it at 85 so you can get all of the playmaking pass accuracy badges. And then we got the 85 ball handle, we got the 80 speed ball. Now, as you can see here from Mike Wayne, you need an 85 BC, which is ball control, a ball handle. You need an 85 ball handle to get the tier 3 momentum cross. 60 to 84 get you tier 2, but 60 and lower gets you a garbage one. So this is hinting that you should be able to get the majority of the good dribble animations with at least an 85 ball handle. So 6'8" can get up to an 86 ball handle this year. 6'8". 6'9", I think the highest you can go is an 80. So yeah, I said in my opinion, 6'8" are already my favorite builds anyway. But man, to be able to get the tier 1 momentum cross, oh man, chat, it's about to be a good year, man. So yeah, if y'all want an ISO on a big build, go at least 85 ball handle. Now, as you can see on this build, you probably like, Deanie, why do you have an 80 speed ball? You don't unlock anything. Well, if you look at when Evan was talking about the NBA 2K26 custom takeover, for the people that don't know, you're gonna be able to make custom takeovers this year. Blur takeover is my favorite takeover in the game, man. Blur. And as you can see in this screenshot right here, the Blur takeover required a 85 ball handle and a 80 speed with ball. Now this year we were able to get the Blur takeover with a 75, but it's hinting that you may need an 80 this year. We don't know for sure. We still got to get out of hand on the game to know for sure. But in this screenshot right here, you can see you needed an 85 ball handle and an 80 speed with ball to get the Blur custom takeover. All right, so now I want to give y'all another little pro tip. It's something that I noticed. I haven't seen anybody talk about it. But when you're picking your build specialization, I highly recommend you either pick shooting, playmaking, or defending. And this is why. If you look at your badge tiers, you got tier 1 and tier 2. Most of your tier 1s are shooting, playmaking, and defending. Now, I know I'm at point guard, but even when you switch positions, most of your shooting badges are going to be tier 1. Most of your playmaking badges are going to be tier 1. Most of your defending badges are going to be tier 1. Look at this. All of your playmaking badges are tier 1. All of your speed with ball badges are tier 1. Your ball handle, only 2 of them are tier 2. Look at this. All right, so look at your finishing, y'all. Look at this. Look, tier 2s. Look, 1 tier 1, 1 tier 1, tier 2s. Look, even when you go down to your post control, 1 tier 1 badge, and that's a playmaking badge. That's unpluckable. Come on, look at this, man. Shooting, tier 1s. Look at this, your playmaking. Only 2 tier 2s. Tier 1s, look at this. Tier 1s. Look at this, tier 1s. Your interior is tier 2s. Your perimeter is tier 1s. Even your steals. Your steals, they're tier 1. Now, ask yourself, why am I showing you this? Why is this so important? Look, even your rebound, you only got 1 tier 1 rebounding badge. Why is this so important? I'm glad you asked. Look at this. So as you look at the top, you see your max plus 1s and your max plus 2. These are your temporary. You get tier 1 and tier 2 plus 1. Tier 1 and tier 2, max plus 2. But if you look at the bottom, it's just a max plus 1 and max plus 2. Why is this important? Because your tier 1 badges are your best badges. So you want to do your build specialization where you can get a plus 1 and a plus 2 in your tier 1 badges. And you can get both of those as tier 1s. It doesn't require you to get a plus 1 to your tier 2 and a plus 2 to your tier 1. No, you can get both of those tier 1s. That's why I said if you have to pick your build specialization, I highly recommend you go shooting, playmaking, or defense. Most of your finishing badges are going to be tier 2s, so don't use it on that. Your rebounding badges, most of those are going to be tier 2s, except for your rebound chaser. Right? Your defense, your interior, it's going to be tier 2s, unless you're a big or a power forward or something like that. So that's why I said your build specialization, this is a pro tip. This is going to help you out a lot. It's a little detail, but it's going to help you out a lot. Build specialization, go either shooting or playmaking, in my opinion. And if you're a primary defender, go defending. But aside from that, yeah, don't use it on your shooting. Don't use it on your rebound. You got a bunch of other plus 1 and plus 2. Use that on that. Use your build specialization, in my opinion, on shooting or playmaking. Now, if this video was helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you watch the video all the way through, make sure you comment Deanie Main 2K in the comments down below. And chat, we on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. We had to create a new YT. I just got monetized and got demonetized in 3 days, and I lost my AdSense. I don't know. bro, if anybody is a 2K guru and they know how to help me get my old account AdSense back working, man, y'all hit your boy up. Send me a DM on TikTok or just comment down below if you know how to help your boy get that back. So this is the first video on the new page. Chat, we back on that grind to 1K again, man. We smashed it on the last page, but now we got to do it again. So yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that follow button. Make sure you comment the keyword down below. I'm doing another giveaway. If you want to be entered in that giveaway, make sure you follow on the TikTok. Make sure you follow on the YT. And make sure you comment the keyword on all my videos. I'm going to be dropping keywords in every video, man. I'm doing another giveaway next week, the day before the game come out. All right? I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.